This phone belongs to a series of devices that have a track record of powerful specs for the price. The Redmi Note 15 has a lot to live up to, and this review will tell you if it does that or not. So let's start. Starting with the build and design, the Redmi Note 15 is slim, and I mean seriously slim. This is the mist purple color, and the silver accents around the camera give it a premium finish. It is IP56 and 66 rated, so light splashes of water are fine too. The in-hand feel is also decent for the price, and the lightweight means you can use it longer with one hand. Up front, this gets a 6.77-inch AMOLED display which has good visibility in most lighting conditions except direct sunlight, unless you enable sunlight mode, which makes it more visible but also takes more battery. I also like the responsiveness and the subtle curve, but the sampling rate should have been better for demanding games like BGMI. However, it is adequate for something like Ninja Arashi or Shadow Fight 2. It is a 120Hz panel, and this gets the same cycle-based reading mode that we loved on the Redmi Pad. So you can still see the colors and not just a yellow film on your screen. In short, good screen for day-to-day use and occasional gaming. Video watching is also sorted most of the times, but outdoor visibility may affect this too. However, the speakers are loud, clear and crisp. I didn't feel the need for a pair of buds or an external speaker during most of my usage. Moving on to the cameras now, there are two at the back and one up front. The main 108MP sensor captures detailed pictures most of the time, but the dynamic range fluctuates at times. Indoor and low light shots also retain good detail and texture for a phone in this segment. There's 4K 30fps video recording support from the main lens, and the footage is mostly clear, stable and detailed. Portrait shots are crisp at different focal lengths. A pet or an object may need some manual focus tweaking from your end. The 8MP ultra-wide also captures rich detail in good lighting, but you may feel some images come out slightly dim, especially with low light images. AI correction usually gets the details right, but if not, then you may not get a crisp shot. The ultra-wide also gets decent video results, but not as good as the main camera, as there's a massive resolution difference here. Both lenses are good at texture retention, and you will get social media ready results most of the time. As for the selfie shooter, decent results in day and indoor lighting, but low light results are not as sharp, so I'd rather go with the rear ultra-wide over the selfie shooter for a group picture. Performance-wise, this phone is packing a Snapdragon 6 Gen 3 chip with 8GB RAM and up to 256GB storage. It also offers up to 1TB storage expansion with microSD card. With these specs, this phone can handle daily usage, light multitasking and casual gaming easily. Another factor at play here is Xiaomi HyperOS. Gives it some cool features like clarity mode, the cycle reading mode and some gesture shortcuts, all of which add to the user experience. But again, the touch seems to show a very minute lag when it comes to app launches or touch responsiveness in demanding games. For instance, you may notice some frame drops in BGMI at max graphics, but balanced mode gives you a much better response. Games like Ninja Arashi 2 run smooth and Shadow Fight 2 also runs well, but here too you will notice that slight lag in responsiveness if you're attempting attack combos. Clarification, this doesn't happen because the phone is hanging, but because you may be exceeding the phone's input limit while gaming. And I know the performance section is incomplete without the benchmarks, so here we go. And now we move on to the battery section. The Redmi Note 15 is offering a 5520 mAh silicon carbon battery with a 45-watt charger in the box. You can easily get a full day of backup on moderate use, but a little bit of gaming here and a little bit of camera there, and you will have to charge it around the evening. While that is acceptable backup for now, we think that this battery capacity has been capped to keep the phone slim. And if you're okay with that, knowing that you may need to charge it by evening, there's good news for you because the charger is fast and uses it from 20 to 100% in 1 hour if you're not using the phone. For those of you who want more than a full day of backup, this may not be it. But then, what might it be? It is a slim, well-designed, premium-looking and premium-feeling phone that packs decent performance, cameras and some cool features for the price. And if that's all you're looking for, then the Redmi Note 15 here is a good option for you. And if not, then there's an entire playlist of latest smartphone reviews on Gadgets 360, so go ahead and check that out and make the informed choice. My name is Marik Beri, you're watching Gadgets 360 and I'll see you in the next one.